Hey, guys, live in the studio. I want to introduce you to a couple people here. I'm going to turn this around. This is big. Doug is here and Jamie is here. Jamie Deen.
Hey, y'all.
Doug.
Doug.
And I like your last name is like marjoram, but it's not like the herb.
It's not the imitation butter, but it's marjoram.
That's a good last name.
Yeah.
Come on over here because I think this is important. We're going to be introducing tonight Bobby Deen. Should I show? Oh, I just want he can't get up from his chair to come on over.
Hey, everybody.
It is too much handsome. So I want to talk to you guys. You're introducing the wine though tonight. This is a big deal. Do you guys want to talk about how did you guys even team up? How did you know it was time to create a line of wines?
Well, Doug and I met in Savannah. We have a mutual friend, and Doug has a beautiful restaurant in Santa Barbara, and he's an award-winning wine guy. And so for his food, which is when we were out, we prepared meals together. We shared meals. California food is, people poo-poo California food. Let me tell you, when you buy a bag of cauliflower in Savannah, it's been on a truck for a week, and you buy it at his house, it was in the ground yesterday.
Yep.
So fresh California food, we just enjoyed so much cooking together, and the wine that he makes and pairing together. You know, I'm as from far South Georgia as could possibly be, but we've been in the restaurant business for 30 years, so pairing good wine and good food is part of our job, and when we had an opportunity to work with somebody like Doug, we were just thrilled and feel like it's an honor to be able to do this together. For him, and of course any opportunity that Bobby and I have to work together on any projects. I mean, that's what's really important in our life, is get to celebrate things together, you know, as men, and starting from so small, and now here we are with Doug, and we've got our own wine, and it's a blessing. We're really excited, and I'm usually thirsty too, which is
usually thirsty.
That's what thrills me, is how good the wines are.
And Doug, so your background, I mean, you've been in the business for over 30 years. You've traveled the entire world. I mean, why is this different to be able to get wine from them at home?
This is, the French term for it is negociant. This is where we're able to go to wineries and buy lots of wine and label them under our own label. So we're able to just completely go against the normal distribution method. We're able to get the wines directly to consumers, directly from the winery. And when we go and pick these wines out from wineries, we're able to get some of the best lots they have. And since we're buying a fair amount of them, we get a good price, and we can take it directly from the winery to your table, and it's restaurant quality wines.
And Jamie, I like what you did yesterday. You said, earlier today, I said, how do you know, when you go into a store, you're picking a really great wine, and you guys have picked it already?
Yeah, it's so intimidating when you go into a grocery store or a liquor store or a wine shop, and there's 300 bottles, and some of them have the tags with grades on them, like back in school. You're like,
right.
Oh, 86 is pretty good. Ooh, a 95 is better. Or and see, that's the thing, because just because somebody wants to sell you something, if you hang a 90 on it, that doesn't mean that it tastes like a 90, or it might have been a 90, and now it might be a 70, and who cares about numbers anyway?
Those numbers are they don't work, because...
Now we're live.
Well, we know...
Be careful, Doug.
They don't work. We know which wines go with food, and wine is best at the table. Wine is best sharing with friends. Wine is best having it with food. And that's these wines. These are table wines. They're the wines you want to open for your friends and your family. You want to bring over to someone's house and share with them. These are great restaurant quality wines that are not big over the top wines. They're wines that are designed to go with food.
So on that note, there's 3 ways that we're going to ship these out. And I love this because shipping and handling is included, so you don't have to worry about that. You've got a red, a mixed, and a white set. Doug, do you want to take us through what's in each one of these?
Yeah, so we have a beautiful Chardonnay, a nice dry rosé, and a lovely Merlot for the mixed set. And this is actually, I think, the way to go to get introduced to what we're doing, because it's sort of, you get a taste of each one. If you're really keen on whites, the Sauvignon Blanc is super dry but fruity, great summer wine, really fresh and refreshing. And if you really are big into grilling and you like pastas and pizzas and stuff like this red table wine from Italian varietals is just killing it. So there's 3 different choices the way to go. You can order all 3, and you can order in increments of 3 or 6 or 12.
The rosé is fantastic. When we were in California, we did oven roasted chicken. We had fresh cauliflower. And Bobby, what kind of hot beans did you do?
the shiitos.
The shishito peppers.
Yeah.
We did the peppers where it's
Do you like that I just shoot you over sitting in the chair? It's like, welcome to the show, Bobby. He's resting for the big show tonight.
This is funny, they're all mild except for 1 out of 10 will light you up.
Yep.
So it's like playing the lottery. When everybody fixes their plate, somebody's got it. Yeah. And one of Doug's friends made the most delicious avocado, the guacamole. The avocados are so fresh, and she made a fresh salsa, and it's exactly what we like to do. We shared good food. I drank this rosé. It was so delicious with the chicken and the fresh bread. We had such a fun time, and Doug does family meals for his workers and the people that he works with every single day, and that's so reminiscent of what Bobby and I have done in our restaurant, where we share meals with the people that we work with. So, you know, as far apart as we are geographically, when Bobby and I got to meet Doug, we really hit it off, and this is a match made in heaven. And don't buy the most expensive wine and think that's the best wine anymore. We've got your wines right here. We got you covered.
Because you guys, I mean, I love that we have like the master picking our wines out and sending it to our house. I have one more question. Is there?
I'm so glad you're working with a smart guy, because I'm usually working with him.
Not fair.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, he's gonna sit there.
By the way, lots of people like, oh look, Jolie says like she can't wait to try it. Pat Ann says she went on, loves it. I have a question though. Are there rules with wine and food? I get this question all the time. Like if I'm going to get this and send it to my mom as a gift or my dad as a gift, should I know what they like to eat or?
Not really. Wine goes with food. The rules are made to be broken. And that's the problem. People think that there's rules, and there really aren't. You could have this Sauvignon Blanc with a nice flank steak, and it would work just fine. And the whole thing is to experiment and try different things. The whole thing is that wine makes food taste better, just inherently by the way it works with your palate as you eat, and the acids and the tannins in wines balance out the fatties and the richness of food.
Why don't you tell anybody?
Don't drink
let anyone tell you what you should drink with what you want to eat.
Right.
I mean, it's 2017. You can wear white pants anytime you want. You can drink red with your fish. You can drink rosé with your hamburgers. Drink what you like.
Yeah. That's the more important.
Do what you want.
Exactly right. Drink
Do
the
what
wine
you
want. Yeah.
All right, really quickly, one more time, because you can go on to evine.com/wine to order, or you can go to the DeanBrothers.com, DeanBrothersWine.com. One more time, which one? Oh, we got to talk about one more thing too. The series. What is the series number on the back of these?
So most of these lots are relatively small, where we've gone to wineries and asked them to give us wine that we can put under our own label, or we've done blends at wineries where we've been able to put them under our own label. So there's limited quantities, but as we're working together, we're just continually looking for new batches and new series to bring. It's seasonal as well. I mean, rosé obviously is a very spring, summer thing, but when we get into the fall, we'll get into some heavier reds and maybe some almost port wines or something like that. And so we'll be having series as we go along, as we discover new things. We're very opportunistic, is I think the word.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just dropped some big words.
Yeah, and I told you this is a smart guy.
We're just opportunistic.
Y'all start your collection with series number 1. You don't want to miss series 1. It's important for us, and it's really going to bring a lot of joy to families.
Yeah, and you can save up to 20% if you lock onto the monthly subscription.
Yeah, if you go on a subscription, the savings are incredible.
But then you always get the most updated wine too. Okay,
Wine we're releasing.
so we're launching this tonight. Well, actually, you can do it now. I guess we're pre-launching it. Then, then if you order like now, it's like VIP club kind of stuff, right? I don't know what that means.
If we're doing it now, I don't have to do it later. Can I go back?
No, you can't go. No. So listen, join us. Let us know your questions on this post, and we'll answer everything tonight. So you're gonna get a sneak peek tonight and tomorrow. Bobby, any? I'm not even gonna show a picture of him. He's got his feet up. I don't. Should I even show him?
Here drinking sparkling water while y'all work.
And everyone's on here saying, oh, they want to know where you deliver. You can check out all the delivery information online. Toby says, thank you so much for offering rosé. Nobody offers rosé anymore.
So delicious.
Dry rosé.
Oh my gosh, wait till you try it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Oh, depends what you're eating.
I really like all of them. Merlot would always be my last choice, but I tell you, I really enjoyed what we put together here with Doug. They're all delicious, and so it's just like everything else, you know, variety is the spice of life.
So start with the combination pack.
So Merlot, which is, Merlot is actually one of the great grapes in the world. It makes some of the most expensive wines in the world from Bordeaux. It's soft and generous, and just a great wine to have with grilled meats and anything that has any fat to it whatsoever. Rosé, refreshing, crisp.
Classic.
Yeah. If you go to the south of France and it's summertime, that's all they drink. It's probably the category of wine that is growing the fastest in America is these dry rosé wines. They're just off the charts growth. And of course, this is classic Chardonnay. And I love Chardonnay. Chardonnay is the great grape of the world. It makes these wonderful, rich, but not too heavy white wines that you can have a glass while you're cooking, and it's just as delicious if you have a glass while you're having with the meal.
He said peppy. All right, we gotta go.
I'll take good.
All right, so again, how?
He speaks French.
What did you say in French?
C'est bon.
Oh my gosh.
Try to say bon.
By the way, did you overwhelmingly favor tonight online? Is everyone's loving the rosé?
Rosé is the hot new category, and really we have quite a limited amount of this because rosé season's almost over. But I'll tell you, next spring we'll have a whole new set of rosés, and once you subscribe, you'll get those wines.
If you get the 12-pack, does that get a little bit of everything then?
You get 4 rosé, 4 Merlot, and 4 Chardonnay.
Well, that's pretty good. Hey, listen, we got to wrap it up because we got to get ready to go do the live show. Do you want to say anything about the pans?
Oh, this is the greatest pan ever produced.
Boom. Bobby, anything about the pans? Don't get up. Don't come on over and put your.
Speaking about the pans now.
You're going to talk about the pans?
It's the only pan. No, I'm not.
Okay.
It's the only pan you need.
Of all the pans ever?
Of every pan ever made.
We will talk about it, though. Do you know it's on its way to a sellout tonight? I think almost half the quantity is already sold out from our Sunday show. So
we're so proud of it. It turned out so well, and it's been so fun. Like I said, I promise you, this is the Lord's honest truth. To get to do something with my brother that, 30 years ago when we started our restaurant, to ever dream that we could do these things is unbelievable, and it's such a blessing. And everywhere we go, we meet friends like you, Allison, and to come up here and spend time in this beautiful state of Minnesota, and to meet Doug and go out to California. It's truly a blessing for us, and you can trust us. We're only going to bring you the best things that we can offer. You can always trust us, and we follow Mom as far as that goes. If Mom says it's true, it's true.
Is there a Deen Brothers sign-off? Like Carol Burnett used to.
Oh, there is actually.
Bye, y'all.